Yeah. Yeah. Locker doors click shut, rubber takes the shoes. White lights buzz over plates and screws. Phone face down, towel on the bench. The day gets folded into one tight trench. Truck lift slow in the stale gym air. Numbers weighed on the page lay bare. Warm up fades, the real set wakes. Steel starts asking what the body takes. Shoulders roll once, breath drops low. Feet find the floor where the hard reps grow. A quiet second hangs before the drive. The next rep starts while the doubt is alive. Start before ready, brace before strong. One more starts now, make the last inch belong. The rep begins before the bar moves. It begins when the exit gets quiet. It begins when focus takes the room. Pin sit level, chest stays high. The whole room narrows to a single line. The bar gets slow, near the top of the fight. Slow is a signal, not a red light. Hips drive through, elbows stay true. The old limit loses another view. Rack weights patient, proof comes first. Finish the line where the weak thought bursts. Start before ready, brace before strong. One more starts now, make the last inch belong. The first working set has its own weather. A tighter silence, a heavier center. The plates do not care about the morning. They only answer motion and warning. A shoe squeaks once on the rubber lane. Chalk breaks open like pale rain. Then everything useful becomes very small. Brace, path, drive, finish the call. The rep is born in the second before. The body agrees to ask for more. Like a price on the floor. Warm-ups paid, not a set ass more. But R has rules and keeps them clean. It bends for physics, never for a routine. Belt bites tight, jaw stays loose. Focus walks in with nothing to prove. Heavyweight speaks in a plain language. Every shortcut shows up as damage. Respect gets built where comfort cannot see. Under the rack and the loaded degree. Still does not bargain. Breath pays up. There is a moment when the sales escape. Rack it early, leave with a cleaner face. Call it smart, call it save strength. Then carry that missed inch all day at length. The logbook here, that language too. It keeps blank squares where excuses grew. Knees track clean, elbows stay under. The place get rude, the floor answers thunder. Nothing dramatic, just a fact under load. A hard law written on a narrow road. The bar leaves no room for negotiation. Only form, drive, and payment. Steel keeps price. Breath pays up. Drive from the legs. Every plate adds a line to the ledger. Every warm-up signs under pressure. There is no secret handshake with weight. Only the setup, the breath, the rate. The bar keeps a language simple and old. It speaks in gravity, not in gold. A clean One opens, two test, three exposes. Numbers on the wall look clean. Numbers in the set get mean. First count rushes, second count lies, third count watches the depth of the thighs. 4 gets heavy, 5 gets slow, 6 makes the easy answer show. Fatigue is a bad accountant. It rounds down work and calls it wisdom. Depth gets counted, lockout gets counted, tempo gets counted, every shortcut gets doubted. Count it again. When the mind cuts corners, count it again. When the lungs get louder, count it again. Make the number honest. Count it again. 7 is a door with weight on the hinge. 8 is the point where the shoulders cringe. 9 comes slow like stone through tar. 10 gets earned at the end of the bar. The set is math, under pressure and heat. Written in breath, not written in speech. The mirror can miss it, the phone can lie. The body knows when the rep was shy. Clean count, full range, hard finish. That is the number worth keeping in it. A number without standard is decoration. A rep without range is imagination. Count the depth, count the pause, count the lockout, count the laws. The body may beg for a friendly score. The logbook asks but actually move more. Truth has rhythm inside the strain. Full rep count, clean rep game. The count becomes a coach when the set gets wild. It speaks like a ruler, cold and fouled. And shallow rep can wear a strong disguise. Full range strips the costume from the light. Count what happened, count what stayed. Count the honest path, the joints displayed. When the number is clean, the mind gets still. The next set starts with the sharp up will. Count it clean, count it full, then leave the rack quiet. Pain is the appointment. The set is the signature. Halfway through the burn takes a seat, right where the clean reps meet the heat. Shoulders hot, breath short, face still. The body sends smoke up the hill. It says enough in the careful tone, like quitting is wisdom grown at home. But the signal has a second use, turned into focus, tightened into truth. The pain point marks the working place, where comfort loses its clean face. A promise made that has weight, because it stands near the exit gate. Pain point promise. Heat becomes direction. Pain point promise. The burn gets used, the set gets finished. A job, every shake gets put on the clock. Grip stays wrapped, chest stays tall. The burn can speak, the line stays called. This is proof with temperature, not drama, not punishment, not theater. The warning came to end the lit, the promise turned it into shit. The pain point passes, the standard stays. That is how a weekday changes shape. Discomfort gets a clean address inside the rep, inside the stress. The signal came loud, the work stayed clear. Another inch moved through the fear. The promise is strongest where comfort is weakest, where the clean flame meets the deepest heat. The set does not need a perfect feeling, it needs a standard that keeps revealing. And pain can knock, pain can stay, pain can color the working day. But the line stays strong through the loaded part, and the promise travels from ribs to heart. And the promise travels from ribs to heart. Pain is the appointment. This set is the signature. Ego walks in first, that is how bad rips start. Chest too loose, mind too far, way too loud, form too late. Slow it down before it breaks, form before fire. Control makes power. Next stays neutral, core stays braced, grip stays even, bar pad trace. If tempo breaks, on the miss. If depth gets high, reset it. Every ugly rep was credit to. Deny, clean and started new. Power is not panicking, a louder shirt. Power is control that still does work. Fire becomes useful when aim stays trained. The strongest rep keeps the frame. Form before fire. Control makes power. Throw the weight, do not chase the mirror. Make the clean path violent. Every joint gets a job before power rise. Wrist stack firm, shoulder blade drive. Knees track clean through the loaded path. Tempo stays honest under the math. Fire without form is noise in a shirt. It looks alive while it teaches her. Form turns heat into usable force. A hard clean line on a ruthless course. A clean rep has architecture. Joint over joint under pressure. The strongest sound is not the shout. It is the path that never wanders out. Depth, brace, tempo return. Each detail gives the fire place to burn. The frame becomes the weapon first. Then power enters with it without making it worse. Clean violence stays useful because the joints agree. Every detail earns the right to be heavy. Brace. Drive. Hold. Finish. Fire. Follows form. What holds when the weight starts climbing? Breath. What keeps the panic from driving? Breath. What locks the ribs when the bar gets mean? Breath. What keeps the lift from breaking clean? Breath. Air pulls low like a weapon getting set. Not for show, not for noise, not for regret. The room can blur it, the plates can bend the light. The line stays mine when the breath sits right. Calm is not soft when the weight gets rude. Calm is a tool with a lower mood. Pressure builds under the ribs and stays. Then the lift climbs out to that place. Breath holds the line before the body moves. Breath holds the line when the weight gets proof. Rip gets heavy, vision gets tight. Air stays buried out of sight. Spine like a post, feet like stone. Controllers trained, never borrowed alone. One breath, blow right can change the rep. One loose breath can steal the step. The breath is the lock on the inner door. The floor under pressure, the hidden core. Air set low makes panic later. Rush breath opens the wrong gate. Before the pull, before the press, the bridges make order out of stress. Calm lives under the loudest plate. Built in the lungs before the break. The first panic always wants to steer, and it makes the ceiling feel too near. But air plays low changes the hearing, turns the heavy room sincere. Before the grip, before the drive, breath build the pace for strength can live. Hold the line survives because the middle holds. Pressure turns useful when the ribs stay closed. Breath, line, drive, lock. Handstand. Do not rack it yet. The hooks are close, that is the trap. Keep the chest high, keep the ball trapped. Wrist stack clean, I set forward. One more inch, one thing before the board. The set is loud, the exit shines. Stay with the weight, through the hardest line.
Do not rack it yet.
Do not rack it yet. The body is clever when pressure gets thick. It calls escape a technical fix. It stays safe, straight for another day. Let the loaded moment fade away. Rap still has road to cover. One breath down, one drive under. Elbows hold, hips keep sending. The hard part is not the ending. Keep the ball away from the hooks. Keep the line where power looks. Drive through slow, breathe through heat. Earn the rack with a finished beat. One more inch, one more breath. One clean refusal left. Now the lockout speaks. Now the rack can take it. The rack can wait another second. The hooks can shine, the lift still beckons. You are closer to finish than comfort says. The hard part lies in those final prayers. Keep the ball moving through the slow zone. Make the line yours before it goes home. Rack the proof, not after fear. The command stays simple in the ear. One more second can change the set. One more inch can clear the deck. The hooks are metal, patient and still. They can wait for a finish. Will stay under control through the ugly zone. The rack is earned when the rep is on. Nobody looks over when the first plate moves. That is fine, the room is nothing to prove. Black hoodie, chalk mark, timer in hand. Another quiet set starts, exactly as planned. The bench gives silence, the rack gives weight. The mirror catches sweat, never fade. Quiet work has a different sound. This shows up later when numbers come around. When the warm-up feels lighter, when the old max moves cleaner, when the shirt fits tighter. In the cold, the mirror, quiet discipline built this. A caption never carried it. Smart choices stacked until the body inherited it. Quiet set, loud result, less noise, more output. The part nobody sees becomes the base. The last warm up, the honest pace. Sleep, food, reps, rest, repeats. Smart choices with heavy receipts. When the result finally speaks outside, it sounds loud because the work stayed quiet. Quiet does not mean the work is small. It means the ego gets no room at all. The best set sometimes leaves no story, just a loaded rack in private glory. Years are built in these plain minutes. No right speech, only weight within it. What looks sudden and later was never sudden. It was quiet, pressure repeated and stubborn. The result does not arrive as magic. It arrives with ordinary static. Meals repeated, sleep protected, sets recorded, stands corrected. The world sees the shoulder, never the ledge of the quiet part. Built the pressure, a patient stand-up made it stronger. A loud result is only late sound from work that lived underground. Rep that gets paid. Rep breath by breath. Rep that gets paid under heavy steel. The logbook keeps receipts in black ink. Every black square makes the lifter think. Not as guilt as a number unpaid, a small red mark where work got delayed. Each plate on the sleeve is a line on the bill. Each breath is a coin when the room gets still. The page does not yell, the page does not praise. It waits for proof in ordinary ways.
That becomes direction. The rack becomes the desk. The body signs and reps.
The bar leaves the pins with the slow metal cry. Chest stays high while the pressure climbs. The first hard inch takes interest back. The second hard inch put proof on track. By that time lockout cuts the air. The empty square is no longer there. Tomorrow opens another account. Another set, another weight, another amount.
Good, the work is still alive. Rep dead, paid. Breath by breath. Rep dead, paid. Nothing left.
A debt under iron is not a shame. It is a direction with a sharper name. The page remembers the plate's return. The nervous system comes to learn. Pay 1 inch, then pay another. No borrow pride, no borrow cover. The account gets cleared in loaded air with the full wrap placed exactly there.
The page can wait longer than pride. It keeps the truth on the inside. Every unpaid rep becomes a marker. Not darker, just sharper.
Return to the set with a cleaner plan. Pay in inches, breathe in hands. The debt becomes useful under load. A straight line
Back to the road.
The set is a clock with teeth in it. Every second bite still stay in it. 1 rep clean, 2 reps rough. 3 starts asking about enough. 4 gets heavy, 5 gets mean. 6 shows with a shortcuts mean.
Finish the count all the way through.
7 arise with a shake in the knees. 8 tries cutting a private plea. 9 let's floor like a stone door. 10 gets turned by asking for more. The count stays outside of feeling. Numbers stand under the ceiling.
Finish the count, make the number true.
Last set, no air starts stuck down. The room goes thin and the bar talks loud. Count what moves, count what locks. Count the rep when it clears the blocks. The count is the contract, the rep is the pen. If a number is missed, the set starts again.
Finish the count,
Line by line,
finish the count.
make it mine. The skip number leaves a mark. It follows the set out into the dark. The count is teeth because it is plain. It cuts through comfort, mood, and pain. Finish means range, finish means top. Finish means the standard does not stop. The last number earns the whole round. Clean final rep, clean final sound. A finish count has a different weight. It closes the door on a weak debate. The body and one of friendly math. The standard keeps the harder path. Every number undid sound. Only when the rep is fully down. The final count is not decoration. It is discipline with punctuation.
The bell rings once, breath comes out. Finish means finish, clean, final count.
The lights stay on for nobody but the floor. Empty mirrors hold the shape of the work. No witness needed, no loud report. The proof gets built in a silent court. Good sets pass without a camera. Bad sets pass without applause. That is the deal with the body rebuilt. Most of the work leaves with chalk on the palms. The bench does not ask for a caption. The rack does not reward a reaction. It only returns what arrives at the line. Loose focus gets exposed every time. Quiet sharpens aim in the empty place. The logbook remembers without a face. No witness needed. The weight still knows.
Rep slows and the room feels wide.
The mirror stays blank on the other side. What moved is stored, what stayed is learned. What promise got paid is earned. There is freedom in work that does not perform. A private standard, heavy and warm. The bar returns with a calm metal sound. The lights keep the lesson as the footsteps leave ground. The empty gym has a sharper mirror. Every small cheek shows up clear. A witness can miss what the body stores. A camera can leap through automatic doors, but the nervous system keeps receipts and stronger joints and steadier feet. Private work is a public resort built without noise, blame or insult. The room is better when it asks for nothing. It lets the work become its own discussion. A private standard has a sharper edge. It does not need a face beyond the ledge. The floor hears effort through the shoe. The bar remembers what moved true. Quiet proof is still proof made, even when the lights alone stay.
The body can shake, the decision can stay.
Legs start talking before the set is over. The bar gets heavy and the room gets closer. Shaking is weather, not law on the spine. Path stays clean when the frame holds line. The tremble is data, not a verdict, a warning light, not a curtain. Brace tightens, noise lowers. Decision was trained before the moment got slower.
Who decides? The frame. What moves the line? What finishes control?
Grip stays wrapped, eyes stay fixed. The last clean inch gets handled strict. If a knees complain, the track stays set. Power needs far more than a perfect head.
Shake and run through the legs when the set turns bleak. It can shout in the quads, it can burn in the feet. It cannot sign the rack, it cannot move the bar back. Signal separates from fear in the climb. The rep stays clean, the rep stays mine.
A check is information, nothing more. A signal knocking on a working door. The frame can tremble and still obey. The line can hold through a noisy day. Muscle talks in heat and vibration. Form fits back with trained translation. The body reports, the standard replies. The rep keeps moving while fear gets high.
Shaking can travel through the muscle without owning the outcome of the struggle.
The line belongs to train control, not to the noise inside the goal.
When the frame stays honest under heat, the tremble becomes a background beat. The rep moves through the signal storm and finishes under steady form. The body can shake, the decision can stay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Everything outside the rack gets smaller. Messages can wait, noise can father. One bar, one floor, one breath, one order. The world gets cut to a narrower border. One task only. Perfect mood is extra weight. Execution does not need a golden state. Hand set, feet set, chest set, mindset. Every loose thought stays by the gym bag. The task is simple, that is why it bites. Simple means sharp under working lights. Lights, 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 lights. Now the weight moves because the target is clear. No future drama, no yesterday here. Just this rep found and handled clean. Focus is removal, not a dream. Cut the world down, make the bar useful. The smaller the target, the harder the hit. One rep at a time, until the plan gets built. A narrow task can hit like a hammer. Less scatter thought, more clean grammar. One rep gets the whole room now. One line gets the full know-how. Focus is subtraction under load. Cut the extra, keep the road. The smaller the target, the harder it lands. One task turns weight into command. I scattered my mix lightweight heavy, I narrow my mix hard work steady. The task is not the whole life at once, it is the next clean movement under the lungs. One job gets the full attention, one rep gets the whole invention. The plan becomes simple enough to strike a clear target under gym light. Clean focus keeps the rep honest. One task, one line, one rep, done.
Hits, rips like a fist on the door. Sweat hits rubber, the lane that's more not chaos, not panic. There's a train speed, accident short, but the legs still lead. Sled lane bright, rope pull tight. Every breath sparks on the red light. Post cons high, my six pointed. Weak plans, live disappointed. Hammer in the chest, rhythm in the feet. Trap to the burn, keep the beat, condition in half. Teeth in the sound, pressure goes up, excuses go down. Pulse, hammer.
Keep moving. Break limits clean. Two more breaths, still keep rules. Back stay set, hips stay low. The body wants out, they innocence go. Pulse is heat, not a verdict. Use the hammer, make it worth it. Pulse hammer. Keep moving. Break limits clean.
The pulse is loud, but it is not the driver. It is the engine running hotter, wider. Hands on rope, feet on track. Chest on fire, still come back. Conditioning the truth with a faster clock. Every second hits the body, hits back. It becomes rhythm with the beat, comes speed. The hammer keeps time for the work, still need is speed. Without control becomes waste. Control under speed gives the set taste. The pulse can roar, the form stays clear. Legs keep driving through the red zone gear. Every hard breath has a place to go. Into the rope, the sled, the road. The hammer is loud, but the target is clean. Conditioning turns pressure into routine.
Then the engine stands ready again.
Yeah. Mouth closed, place loud, eyes forward, head down, grip set, feet wide, talk phase, work rides. The rack knows effort by pressure, the floor knows truth by weight. Big claims vanish under steel, clean reps keep their shape. Say less, lift more, cut noise, move iron. Load the bar, set the brakes, find the line, hold the pace. Hype burns fast, habit stays, quiet work, heavy days. The strongest proof is boring first, repeat it clean until it hurts. Every loud excuse gets small when the bar leaves the wall.
Say less, lift more, cut noise, move iron.
A quiet lifter has a heavy language. Plates understand it without translation. No sentence moves the loaded sleeve. Only hands at certain feet that leave. Talking decorate a weak intention. Work turns silence into tension. Set after set the proof gets stored. Less mouth, more iron can score. A loud room fades when the bar begins. A quiet rep enters and wins. The best dancer in the room is loaded. The strongest claim is quietly coded. The plate on the sleeve says more than a sentence. A finish set carries better evidence. Silence turns sharp when the hands get ready. The bar gets pulled from the rack slow and steady. Less performance, more repetition. Less display, more condition. The body learns from what gets repeated. Not from speeches that never competed. The quiet plan keeps adding weight. Another clean set locks the gate. Less noise leaves more room for skill. The bar moves when the body will.
A rule is only real when the set gets ugly. When the lungs burn low and the hands turn hungry. Last rep law is simple and hard. Finish the line before leaving the yard. The first reps build rhythm, the middle reps test heat. The final reps peaks for the whole defeat or the whole victory, depending on the feat. That last inch carries memories, every choice before, every warm-up, every plate, every return to the floor.
Let's rep law.
Clean to the end,
Let's rep law.
no broken finish.
Full line, then rack.
The law has no mood. The law has no applause. It waits at the end of the set. When form wants to bend, the law gets strict. When breath wants to rush, the law gets thick. Knees keep track, ribs stay packed. The bar comes home only after the fact. Last rep law cuts through the noise. Heavy discipline, quiet choice. The last rep carries the whole set's name. It can protect the work or waste the flame. A sloppy finish taxes the start. A clean one writes discipline into the heart. The law is brutal because it is fair. It meets every lifter in the same air. Full range, full brace, full return. That is the rule, the final rep earned. Hey! Good job! The law exists to protect the work. From the final second where shortcuts lurk, it turns the last rep into a gate. Full range enters, weak finish waits. The set deserves a clean conclusion, not a rushed escape or soft illusion. Last rep law makes the ending plain. Finish with form,
Then leave the pain. Full line, then rack. Burn shows up.
the burn shows up wearing work clothes. It clocks in where comfort goes. Forearms tight, chest full, sleeves pull hard. Every rep stamps heat on the card. The burn has a task, push blood through the frame. Make the pump speak with a heavier name. It does not need drama, it needs another set. A clean squeeze hell where the muscle gets fed.
Burn has a job, put it to work. Burn has a job, hold through the hurt.
He becomes output.
Pressure becomes shape.
Cable line tight, dumbbell path clean. Every controlled second paints the machine. Slow negative, hard squeeze, no wasted swing, no stolen knees. The burn stops being a warning light. It becomes the signal that the work sits right. Pump in the arms, focus in the face.
Another rap locks into place.
Heat stays useful, form stays strict. The pump gets finished. The pump gets thick. The burn is a worker, not a warning alone. It builds a crowded pressure inside the bone. Set it a tempo, set it to range. Let every hot second force a change. A lazy pump wastes the signal fast. A controlled squeeze makes the lesson last. Heat under form becomes a tool. The muscle
Learns by staying warm.
He becomes useful when the path stays strict. A swinging rep only spends it quick. Control gives the burn a place to build. The muscle fills and the noise gets stilled. Every slow squeeze, it keeps the signal bright. Every clean return makes the pop sit right. The burn is labor inside the frame.
A worker with pressure forward. No soft exit.
time it hurts. Clean handle, smooth hinge, reasonable words. It offers a story with a softer end. Calls the last rep optional again. But the rack is not a shelter, the floor is not a vote. Heavy work has a harder throat. The exit can't wait with its polished frame. The set still carries the lifter's name. No soft exit. Finish the line. Hard clean exit. Rack after proof, hard end. Clean spine. The bar slows down near the place that counts. That is where the quiet stand announce. Breath goes deep, he'll stay low. The last clean drive has room to grow. The easy door keeps shining bright. The body keeps searching for a lighter night. But the rep has a job in the loaded air. Move through the line, then leave it there. No soft exit, no half finish. Hard clean ending, full rep. Then silence. The exit has polish, the rep has teeth. One offers comfort, one offers belief. The body can want the cleaner door. The bar still waits for something more. Soft endings teach soft returns. Hard clean finishes make the lesson burn. The ride is simple, heavy direct. Finish the line, then collect respect. Has a rougher cost, but it keeps the set from being lost. A soft exit looks gentle at first, then leaves the standard thin and cursed. The hard finish travels into tomorrow. Less regret, less borrowed sorrow. Still respects the completed line. The rack receives it only after time. After the noise leaves, the plates still know which reps were rushed and which ones grew slow. Sweat cools down on the black gym floor. The rack stands quiet like a closed door. Silence is earned, never given first. It waits past the shape, past the thirst. It waits if the line gets finished clean. After the hard part loses its scream. The set ends, but the standard stays. Written in breath and rubber haze. Earn silence. After the wait, earn silence. Clean work, calm face. The loudest moment was under the bar. Now the proof sits quiet not far. No need to explain what the body stored. No need to dress the working more. The calm after pressure has a different sound. It lives in the steps back across the ground. Another set will come in time. For now the silence holds the line. After the wait, earn silence. Clean work, calm face. The best silence has weight inside it. The set just ended, the body can't hide it. Breath slows down, but the proof remains. In forearms, legs, and loaded veins. Nothing needs to be announced outside. The calm arrives with a heavier pride. Silence becomes a medal of the set. A quiet mark the nerves do not forget. The silence after effort is not empty. It carries every second spent correctly. A quiet chest, a slower hand. A stronger step across the land. The work has moved from sound to tissue. No need to explain display or issue. The calm is earned by staying true. When the loaded moment asks for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last week, same black plate, same neural near the cheek. No speech today, no revenge costume, just the same weight, waiting in the same room. I step in quieter than the mist was loud. Grip finds metal under one low cloud. The old rep lives in the nervous system. Today, the body gets a new decision. Feet take root, breath goes down. The rat face back from the edge of sound. Again, underway, back to the line. Again underway, this time it climbs. Misturn lesson, lesson turn dry. Yeah, I do not hate the miss. It drew the map, showed where the brace went. Soft and snap, now the setup comes tighter. The past stays true, the bar gets the version, the failure grew. Slow out and the bottom line's locked high. The old stopping point starts passing by. Again, underway, back to the line. Again, underway, this time it climbs. Yeah, I came back because the miss had meaning. I showed the leap behind the lean in. Now the brace is tighter at the start. Now the setup has a colder heart. Same plates, sharper plan. Same room, steady your hands. Failure was a coach without a face. Today the ball meets the corrected place. The miss becomes useful when it gets studied. Not worship, not buried, not muddied. I bring the lesson into the brace. Same old way, a cleaner place. The ball remembers hesitation. The body answers with preparation. A comeback is built from exact repair, then tested under the same hard air. Not real. The lift is not real until the top tells it. Halfway pride, can I sell it? Drive the bar through the finest space. Keep the elbows honest, keep the frame in place.
Do not celebrate under the line.
Lock out first and take what is mine. Chest that stays up, wrist stay stacked. Finish the rep before stepping back. The hard part lies near the end. That is where this set becomes a friend.
Prove it in the lockout, hold it there. Prove it in the lockout, on the air.
Top means finish. Finish
means clear. Every lift has a witness. The top position, it tells the truth without volume.
one more drive through the slowest part. One more line from the legs to the heart. The bar path shakes, the command stays clean. Finish like the whole set means what it means.
Lockout, I'll put it there.
Means finished.
Finished means clear.
You are not done at the loudest train. You are done when the top turns plain. Hold the lockout, show the line. Let the reps stand under time. A fast track steals the final proof. Keep the bar still under the roof. Finish means control after speed. Top position gives the answer needed.
You can feel strong below the finish. That feeling still needs proof within it. The lockout is the final witness. It turns evident to completed business.
On the top with shoulders packed, let control close the contract. The rep half rack loses its crown. Finish high before it comes down.
Seconds for a few fingers. Breath still burns and the last set lingers. The clock does not care about comfort. It cuts the room into smaller numbers.
Low
Rest, high intent. Back to the bar before the mood gets spent. Sweat still moving, legs still loud. The next set rises to the same dark cloud.
Low
Rest, high intent. Clock runs, work gets sent. Recovery is a narrow bridge, just enough air to cross the ridge. Hands find chalk, feet find ground. The timer fades on the loaded sound. Conditioning grows where excuses shrink between the sets before the mind can think. Short rest turns focus into a blade. The next rep starts before comfort gets made.
Low rest, high intent.
Clock runs, work gets sent. Is a narrow teacher. It cuts the space between want and feature. Too much time lets the mind get wide. Low rest brings the target inside. The clock trims comfort from the plan. Leaves only breath, chalk grip and stand. Intent walks back before ready arrives. That is wet conditioning survives. The short rest keeps the mind from drifting. Keeps the whole training hour lifting. Too much comfort spreads the aim. Low rest tightens the working frame. The next set walks in before ease grows. Breath still hot, but the standard knows. Intent is sharpest when time is thin. The clock cuts space and pulls effort. Intro rest turns the room into a tunnel. The next set arrives with purpose now.
Progress hides inside the rep, nobody want it. Quiet in the corner, plain and undaunted. The extra one looks small in the moment. Years later, it owns the body that holds it. Strength is built by what stays after plan work. One more clean inch after the first hurt. Not a slogan, not a poster line. A physical vote from the nervous design. The extra rep teaches the frame to expect more from the mind when the body objects. Built by the extra one. Small rep, long return. Built by the extra one. The set gets deeper. The body learns earned. That rep becomes a warmer joint next week. A steadier brace when the bar starts to speak. A better lockout under the same old light. A quieter face in the middle of the fight. The extra one is never extra for long. It becomes the baseline that makes the lifter strong. Built by the extra one. Small rep, long return. Built by the extra one. The body earns. set. Huge in the body, the months will get. It teaches effort to stay. Past, planned, acquired vote from the working hand. Nobody sees the baseline move until a weight finds a smoother groove. That single added rep becomes a door. Tomorrow's normal starts asking for more. The extra one becomes tomorrow's floor. What felt like more becomes normal more. Small additions change the nervous map. One more rep closes a hidden gap. The body keeps a quiet archive of every time the set stayed alive. That is how a lifter gets remade by tiny proof, repeatedly paid.
Almost is a room I am walking out of. I'm walking out of. I'm walking out of. I'm walking out of. Almost is a room.
I know the shape of a rep left short. The quick excuse, the clean report. It looks like effort from far away, then follows home and asks to stay. Almost ends today. The bar gets finished all the way. Depth gets depth, lockout gets locked. The clock keeps running, the standard does not. I came back to close the gap. Not decorated with a softer map. No more almost. I finished the line. No more almost. A full rep, full mind. I take the place where the last rep stalled. Bring the brakes back, bring the ribs down tall. The same weight, waist with the same cold face. This time the line gets a cleaner chase. Almost taught me where the leak got made. Now the setup fixes what the miss displayed. One more inch beyond the old excuse. Turns the failure into something useful. No more almost. Finish the line, complete the standard. Full rep, full mind. I know almost by the sound it makes. A rush to rack, a smile that breaks. Today the line gets closed with care. Depth and lockout in the same air. Almost can teach but it cannot stay. The lesson gets used, the debt gets paid. I came to finish what used to bend. A full rep now, a cleaner end. Almost can look good from the side, but the body knows what got denied. A rep left short, leaves static behind. A full rep clears the working mind. I want the kind of finish that follows home. Not the guy that needs a softer tone. The line gets completed, the page gets closed. Almost leaves when the standard grows. Yeah. The final inch is where excuses get quiet, where the body begs loud and the mind denies it. A narrow gate under a loaded sky. The bar moves slow, but the standard stays high. Final inch mentality is not a mood. It is a trained response under pressure and bruise. Shoulders stay packed, hips keep sending. The last heart space becomes the ending. Every earlier breath brought the body here. Every breath under weight made the signal clear.
Final inch mentality.
Hold the line.
Final inch mentality.
Finish mine. Top of the rep, feet keep voting with every step. The easy voice fades into background noise. The bar path keeps its only choice. Up through the inch where old limits lie. Up through the place that asks for give.
Final inch mentality.
Hold the line.
Final inch mentality.
Finish mine. The final inch is a narrow country. Only clean drive crosses hungry. It's just the setup, not the slogan. Test the brakes when the bar is slowing. Mentality is trained before the fight. And warm up, sleep, and repeat at night. When the last inch asks for a reason, the body answers with practice season. The final inch is trained in smaller places, and warm up reps in quiet faces. And sleep kept guarded, and meals kept clean, and boring habits nobody has seen. And underweight, the pad and the pee.